definitely not perfect at it. I'm still, you know, figuring it out. But I do feel like I'm in a really good place right now, which just feels so nice. After so many years of struggling with this, yeah, it feels really good. We have made the decision that even though we're running late for church, we're still gonna get coffee.
Purposefully didn't drink any coffee at home.
Oh, okay. So no matter what, we're gonna get coffee. We got in that habit in Austin where every time we went to church, which like we weren't very consistent about going to church, but every time we did, we'd get coffee, and that would kind of like motivate us to like go, which is maybe kind of bad, but I don't know. It definitely makes Sundays a little extra special. We should actually stop and get those after. Look ready for church. We're not even that late, really. Oh, so cute. Look at the mini ones. They're $1.
This one's perfect.
It is really cute. I like these white ones too, or this little guy. I feel like we need like a medium one. Oh, this one's funny. Oh, this one's cute. Yeah, I like those. Oh, these ones are just small. That's cute. Look at this one.
Yeah, that looks good.
Seems like a, oh, look at him. Oh,
there you go.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to total it up.
We go for like a little cowboy.
Yeah, what does he look like? Oh, oh my gosh.
This is a good set. This is good set though.
Yeah.
Nice and broad.
That's cute. Okay. So $10. Changing plans. I don't have any cash, so we have to get $20 worth of pumpkins. So we're gonna get an extra large one, or no, a giant one.
Yeah.
Oh, they're giant ones. Oh my gosh. Did you decide on the giant one that we're getting?
Maybe this one.
I thought so too. He's really cute. We don't think this one because he's like ultra giant.
No, I don't like his stem.
I know, but he's kind of cute. But yeah, it was a really good day at church, and it's always the ones when like you barely almost don't go that it's like the best, because it was gloomy this morning and we got to bed late, and I almost was tempted to just be like, let's just skip it, let's just, you know, relax and chill at home. It just didn't feel right, you know. It's like we always are blessed every time we go to church, so I'm glad we went.
We ended up talking to the pastor and getting information about, you know, getting involved and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it took us a while, but I'm really excited to start getting involved in the church, meeting people, like having community, because we haven't yet. But I think it was good. I think for us, like, it was nice to like get used to the feel of the church, and now we can start being involved and being a part of it. So
yeah.
I might need to move that.
Nice.
Cute. gym and I wanted to do a little 5-minute chat. I'm literally going to set the timer, otherwise I will ramble on for a long time and we don't need that. But I did want to talk about something that someone had asked in my Instagram questions. Let's set the timer and I will tell you what the question is. The balance of loving your body, but also loving your body by working out and eating well. It is really hard to, I don't know, it just gets really hard. The line of, already started out really bad. Especially for me, with someone with a history of an eating disorder, working out and eating healthy, it can be a really slippery slope. And I think just with how visual everything is now and how health focused everything is now, it can be really hard to make sure that you're not doing it out of hatred of your body. I feel like it just can be hard to do it for the right reason sometimes, especially if you have a history with that kind of thing. It's kind of exciting for me because I feel like I've really come really far in this area. It definitely did not happen overnight. It definitely happened meal after meal and workout after workout, but I feel like I finally reached a place where I can work out, not because I hate my body, and not because I feel like I have to, but because I want to, and I want to honor my body, honor the body that God gave me, and also eating healthy. Not because I feel like I have to or because I'm scared of gaining weight, but because I want to fuel the body that God gave me. I want to put like nourishing foods in my body. I just want to be healthy. It kind of reminds me of like one of those things where you have to come to the realization by yourself. It's really hard to just like sit and listen to someone talk about it and be like, oh yeah, like it's so easy, you know, because I've heard people say this so many times, but it's like it never sunk in until I finally lived it out myself. And I think something that helped for me, again, I was in kind of a more drastic spot, and because I have my past history with this, I needed to, if I wanted to work out, I needed to eat. I kind of kept that as a rule. I always loved like walking, and running really clears my head as like a very in my head type person. It's very nice to like do something repetitive and outside, and it really helps. And it really helps when I'm eating good food, and to just see that time after time, and then to then listen to my body when I should rest, when I should eat. I really learned that I can trust my body. I don't need to only eat the healthy foods because I feel like I should do or need to do in order to whatever. It's like, I want to eat this healthy food because that's what I'm craving actually. And then if I'm craving chocolate or, you know, other stuff like that that's not typically healthy, it's not, I like have it, you know, and over time it will be natural. And I feel like that's the part that was hard. Was there was times when I felt like I wanted to work out, but I hadn't really eaten anything, and it was like that wasn't good. And then there was times that like, you know, I felt like I should work out because I ate too much. And now I feel like, okay, my timer's about to go off. We're just gonna keep going. I don't have that as much. I feel like I truly am just listening to my body, and that is, it just takes time. And I think that I really want to drive home the point of this balance comes through a lot of hard work. It's going to be worth it, but it's not going to be effortless on your end. It just takes time. Another big part of it obviously was giving it to God. I think that was the scariest part for me because I like control. I like to do what I want and like have some bit of control over this area of my life for whatever reason. Like, I don't really know why. Giving it to God is the best thing you can do. If you're trusting in God, you're trusting that He made your body the way it needs to be, and you're going to fuel it in the way that God meant it to have food. In Ruth 3:11, I feel like I've mentioned this verse a lot on my YouTube channel, but I will do for you all you require. For all my people in the city know that you are a woman of strength, worth, bravery, capability. Ruth 3:11. Oh, I always get emotional, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to cry. That is the woman that I want to be. God made me to be a woman of worth, strength, and capability. And in order to have those things, I need to be eating. It really helped me focus on not the aesthetics, the beauty part of it. It helped me focus on the inside and the type of woman that God wants me to be. And God wants me to be a healthy woman. That's like what He intended me to be at my best. So that's what I want to be. I also think it's funny that on my vision board for this year, I had like some people running and working out and whatever. And I really wanted to focus on being strong. I wanted to feel like my body was strong and healthy and capable. And I can truly say, like, it's not in an aesthetic way. It really was like, I wanted to feel like my body was healthy, and I've never really been able to say that before. It even feels weird for me to like think about that I like genuinely like wanted that and want that. I'm not pushing my body crazy hard. I'm not like overdoing it. I just feel like I'm getting stronger, and that really was my intention for this year, which is so exciting. Like, I just feel like, especially thinking of the future and being, you know, hopefully a mom one day, I want to be able to have my body carry my children. I want to breastfeed my children. I want to run with my kids. I don't want to be limited by my body to do these things. The other thing that has helped me, which we are going like double 5 minutes, so I'm sorry, but I have such beautiful women around me. I think since moving home, I was telling AJ this, like, I'm just surrounded by such beautiful women, like, who are wise and strong and caring and thoughtful. They've raised families and created like such a beautiful thing within all of their families. Like, it's so encouraging to be around them, and not once do I ever think like of how they look or like what obviously they're beautiful, but like that's like the last thing that I am admiring about them in a way. So I think just being surrounded by wise, beautiful, like loving women has really helped me find that balance of like, I want to be that. It's not I want to be how like thin this girl looks on TikTok, or I want to look as pretty as this girl on Pinterest. It's like I'm seeing who I want to be in the future surrounding me, and I think that just helps me a lot. And I'm gonna cry. No, I'm not crying. Yeah, I'm definitely not perfect at it. I'm still, you know, figuring it out, but I do feel like I'm in a really good place right now, which just feels so nice after so many years of struggling with this. Yeah, it feels really good, and I'm so thankful to God for, you know, sticking by me. Like, I can only imagine like what it would be like for him to see all of us as, you know, daughters of God hating and torturing our bodies and starving ourselves. Like, I just can't imagine like what he feels when he sees that. Yeah, I just can't imagine. Yeah, that's what I have to say about that. So much for my 5-minute chat. I feel like that wasn't a great idea. I don't know. Which, speaking of food, I wanted to show you guys what I made. Well, what I made for dinner last night, but what we had for lunch today. I made homemade chicken Alfredo with homemade noodles. So we got the chicken here, which I really should have made more chicken, but I made that on the cast iron. And then I made the homemade chicken Alfredo, which when it's actually cooked, it looks like thinner, but it really thickens up a lot in the fridge. And then homemade egg noodles. And so these were so far the best ones I've done. I still have a long ways to go to get better at these, but I actually love homemade noodles. Like, I really like these. Yeah, so this is just great. I feel like this is such a good like fall, wintry kind of dinner. I feel like another part of the balance of like eating well and working out has just been making my own food. I kind of forget how much that has helped me, because before 2 years ago, I wasn't really cooking like anything. I just didn't cook. I didn't do it. And I feel like cooking your own food, there's something about it that just helps you appreciate the food more, and you're eating more complete meals, and it just nourishes your body so much better than just having snacks throughout the day. So don't forget to cook. Also, I do want to say, if you're intimidated by cooking, don't be. I have never been a good cook. Like, I don't like it. It always felt very sciencey to me, and I don't like science. But if I can cook, you can cook. I promise you.